Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a bit more of a casual video. It's actually around 9:30 at night and I'm, probably going to be going to bed pretty soon, but I thought that I would film a little video for you because I felt like it. I'm here in my pajamas, I've got my hair up, I have a little bit of makeup on, and I'm just kind of chilling with my water. Yeah. But I thought that I would do a high school advice video for you guys today because I put that on Instagram and my friend Peyton told me, she was like, it's probably a good idea just to do that. Just because I know a lot of people probably watch my videos now may or may not be going to high school or, are going to be going into high school in the future, and I just thought I would do a little advice video for you. You may or may not know, but I'm actually finishing my first year of high school in a week and a half, which is like crazy, but it's really amazing, and I just thought I would share some tips with you guys. My tips will probably be a lot different from other people's tips, but it's all good. So I'm going to first run through the whole high school process, at least at my high school. I know Canadian high schools are this way. I'm not positive about American high schools, but I'm pretty sure they're pretty similar. So yeah. So basically Canadian high school is grade 10, 11, and 12. American is grade 9, 10, 11, 12, or sometimes grade 10. Depends on where you live, really. And what happens is all the grade 10s come in to the first year of school and they're freaking out. I was freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to a new school. I've been going to the same school before this for 10 years. Kindergarten to grade 9. In some respects, I was a little nervous, but I was also a little happy about it too because I was getting a little sick of my old school, to be honest with you. I just wasn't really, I needed a change, Everyone needs a change once in a while. So I chose to go to this high school that is actually not my designated high school, which was kind of hard for me. A lot of my friends went to my designated high school, which is not a bad school at all. I just chose to go to the other one just because I liked it more and I felt more comfortable, and they had some courses in it that they didn't have the other high school that I wanted to take, and I just thought I just kind of wanted to get the other high school to go. That being said, it was really hard, choosing to go to that high school because I only had 2 friends in there really with me. I actually knew a couple other people, but I wasn't really sure if they were actually my friend. They were more like acquaintances, but I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna, get to know them a little bit more. So yeah, it was just kind of 3 of us on the first day of school, and it was really awkward because, I don't know, my friend Brady and my friend Ashley and I were just kind of sitting there, and everyone, a bunch of people knew each other already because they come from the designated high schools and stuff, but it was a little scary, it definitely was. Every grade 10 that we saw that day were as nervous as we were, and I think that really opened up my eyes, and I was like, wait, I'm not the only one who's going to be nervous here, other people are going to be as nervous as I am or even more, and they're going to be trying to make friends just like I am, so don't worry about being nervous. If you're nervous, do not. Everyone around you is nervous. So basically, at least at my school, what happened was the grade 10s went in the morning, and then the grade 11 and 12s went in the afternoon. And so we had the afternoon off, which was nice. So basically, we went and we all kind of gathered in the gym, and I was like, holy crap, there's so many grade 10s, and there are 500 kids in that gym. And the principal goes up and has a little talk and everything, And then we all got to go to our homerooms, and my friend Ashley and I were actually in the same homeroom, which made it really nice. And that's when we got our courses, and we got to go around a tour of the school and figure out where our classes were going to be and everything. So that's kind of how the first day really went. So basically throughout that first day, I didn't really make any new friends. I talked to a couple people, but I didn't actually make any new friends because I only had half a day, personally. But yeah. And then kind of things just took off from there. We got our first day of actual school, went to our first classes, tried to make some new friends, made some friends as the days went on. And yeah, that's basically it. One of my big tips for going to high school is definitely talk to people. I know it's really hard to come up with a conversation to talk to them about, but honestly, if you just put yourself out there a little, you're not going to regret it unless the person, I guess you could. It's kind of a double-edged sword, do I or do I not talk to them? But I definitely recommend talking to them because chances are, again, they're just as nervous as you are, and they're looking for new friends just like you are too. So that's kind of what I'd say to that. Also, don't be worried if you're not in any classes with any of your friends. I was fortunate to have one of my friends in each of my classes. 2 of my friends that I knew, and then one friend that I just kind of knew, and I've kind of, gotten to know her a lot better through that, I guess. And then this other class, I didn't have any of my friends in it, which was my math class. But a bunch of the kids from my French class were in my math class, so it was all good. Second semester, I have social science, and then comm and career internship, and I can do a video talking about my classes and stuff in depth if you want me to, but I'm just going to talk about overall today. But basically, I don't have anyone that I know in any of my classes this semester, and that really stressed me out. I was like, oh my gosh. But honestly, it's been actually kind of nice. Not saying it's not nice to have your friends in your classes, but I've made a lot more friends through this, and I think it's actually not too bad, so don't be worried if none of your friends are in your classes. I also want to talk about your teachers. Don't be scared of your teachers. Honestly, they're just there to help you. I think I've only had about one bad teacher. Yeah, only one teacher that I haven't really enjoyed out of all 8 teachers that I've had, so yeah. They're really just there to help you, so if you have any questions for them, definitely ask. I definitely recommend, talking to them and stuff. I think if you ask questions, it doesn't show that you're dumb. It definitely shows that you care about it and you don't mind, talking to them about different things. So definitely talk to your teachers if you want to, and don't be afraid of them. Next thing I want to talk about is exams. Now, exams, everyone thinks exams are so scary, and honestly, I have to say, they're not scary at all. I had 2 exams in January, and then I had like a month off of school, which was like, whoa, like I was so happy. They were fine. I mean, they weren't that stressful. I mean, I did have to study for them and stuff, but once I was done those 2 exams, I was like, oh my gosh, I am done. I mean, in grade 9, at least, like in junior high, we had all 5 or 6 exams around the same time period, and you couldn't, it was just so hard to study for them all because there were so many and you thought you were never done. And honestly, I'd rather have 2 exams in January and 2 exams in June than have them all in June. So yeah, don't be scared about exams, especially in grade 10. Grade 10 does not matter that much at all. It's grade 11 and 12 you really have to kind of bump your marks up. Grade 10 I would say is more of a year of just kind of figuring out how high school works and everything, and just kind of how to really go about doing your work and, handing in your assignments and how people teach and everything. Next thing that I would say is don't be stressed. I was not stressed last semester as much as I was stressed this semester. This semester I had a couple of classes that honestly, they were so stressful for me, and I'm actually switching out of them because I injured a muscle, so I couldn't really do either of them, but also I was just so stressed out. Don't be stressed. I would definitely say just go with the flow. Another thing that I would say with talking about kind of being stressed with courses and stuff, don't choose courses you think you're going to be stressed in. I didn't think I was going to be stressed in these courses, but I ended up being really, really stressed, and it really kind of impacted my entire year. So that wasn't that much fun. But just choose at least a couple of courses that you think are fun. I know that there's, the sciences and everything, and I'm taking 2 sciences next year, so I know that's going to be like, but I kind of need to. But at least take 1 or 2 options that you think are fun. Like this year I took cosmetology, which was the best option ever. And I took French, but I kind of needed to take French. And then I'm also taking career internship. It is honestly, to me, the most fun option I think I may have ever been in other than cosmetology. I can do a whole video talking about career internship if you want me to talk about it. It's basically used to kind of help the mentally handicapped kids, and I honestly, the experience that I've been having with this, it has been amazing. I've just had the most amazing experience, and I just think it's such an eye-opener for me, and I just had the best time, so I'm gonna get all emotional. But yeah, going back to friends, I'm sure this is a little bit of a weird order, but talking to other people is huge, I already mentioned, but making new friends is actually not as bad as you think it may be. When I left school last year, I was like, I am not going to make any new friends. I love to make new friends, but I'm not going to make any new friends. Just face it, I am going to be a loner. And then when I got into this year, I think I've made about 6 or, I think I made maybe 6 or 7 new friends or something. And to me, that's crazy. I don't know, I never really thought, I mean, I don't hang out with them all the time, but I made a decent amount of friends, so it's just kind of people that I know and people that I like to talk to and everything. And I'm just yeah, I mean, everyone's, people are very nice if you can talk to them the right way, obviously. So yeah, just keep that door open if you know what I'm saying. And as I said before, don't get too stressed about marks. Definitely try your best, but if something's not going right, again, talk to your teacher, do some studying. I'm not saying don't try, but remember, don't be so stressed that if you get an 89 on a test instead of a 90, you think you failed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just kind of calm yourself and just kind of figure out the problem, troubleshoot the problems. Don't get too stressed because grade 10 doesn't mean as much. You know, just go over everything, study a bit more, maybe review. Last section I want to talk to you guys about is relationships. I know that in high school, there's so much pressure on being in a relationship. I mean, sure, there are lots of attractive guys in my school, but I haven't really found, you know, don't rush finding the one, if you know what I mean. Like, kudos to all of you girls who have boyfriends, because honestly, I wish I did have a boyfriend. But if you're just going to high school, don't think, oh my gosh, I have to have a boyfriend. Like, oh my gosh, I have to, or else I'm not going to have a good high school experience. Don't, like, do that to yourself. The right guy or girl will come along soon, so don't freak out. I think high school is about a lot more than just, you know, dating and stuff. I mean, you definitely see a lot more couples in high school than you do in junior high. But, you know, honestly, don't get too stressed out about that. And also don't never rush anything. I know a couple of people that are in relationships, they're so happy and it's great to see them, but then there are also other people that are in relationships for wrong reasons sometimes, and it just doesn't end well. I haven't had a relationship this entire year. I've never actually been in a relationship, which is kind of sad, because a bunch of other people that I know have been in relationships, and I'm like, ah! If you find the right person, definitely go for it. Like, don't be scared. But if you can't find the right person, don't, don't settle. That's basically what I'm saying. Don't settle. So, every one of us will find that person in the future. We just have to wait and, you know, take the days as they go. So that's pretty much everything in my video. Let me know if you want me to do more videos kind of like this, just kind of talking to you, maybe like updates of my life or something like that. I definitely could do more of these. I just love talking to you guys. I love just kind of letting you guys know more about me every time that I talk to the camera, because I don't want to be a stranger. And yeah, so again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and make sure to let me know what your high school advice is in the description, or when you're going into high school, or if you're going to high school, or if you're already in high school, or anything you want to tell me about, let me know in the description. And yeah, I could do something like this more weekly if you want me to, just like an ask video or like a advice video on anything you want me to do advice on, or I don't know. Let me know. If you don't like it, also let me know, because that's fine too. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and I love you all.